If inflation is continuous year on year, how does that become tenable over, say, 100 minus 200 plus years? This thought came to me as I was food shopping. So I know there are things that increase the price of certain items. Beer, cigarettes, sugar tax, UK. But they also increase with inflation each year, like other foods such as bread. Apparently, the average inflation rate over the last 10 years in the US is 2.37% as of July 2023. So if it is the same in another 10 years, over the space of 20 years, inflation would be 4.74% if we say inflation is the same. And so on and so on. If it continues, wooden prices for, say, bread just end up getting higher and be like $10 minus 15 plus. And as wages don't rise with inflation, the same way foods do, fewer and fewer people each decade could afford it. Now this is just random thoughts I had when shopping, and I'm not making any comments on any politics. All I wanted to know is my thinking true that prices will just go up and up indefinitely, decade on decade? Why or why not? And I am an idiot, so imagine I am 5. Let me explain. You know how everyone jokes about how their grandpappy says he could buy a car for $3,500 and a house for $10,000? Well, he actually could have. The general consensus among economists is that we always want a very slow inflation because stagnant or shrinking economies discourage investment. Your money will be worth more later if you just hold on to it. And growing ones encourage investment and spending. There is less reason to just hoard dollars because they will be worth less over time. Because governments want to encourage spending and growth, fiscal policy is directed to a continuously growing economy and aiming for a continuous but slow inflation. That is why, except when things go wrong, there will always be continuous inflation. As per wages, in theory they should trend upwards with inflation, but in reality, they tend to lag behind it and then raise in bursts when it becomes impossible for the current generation of those working for low wages to survive and then stagnate again. Follow this channel for more Santa Explains.